Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this podcast, and welcome to yet another episode of Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Michael Gooch, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend Matthew Thompson. You right, Matt?
Yeah, stories and waffle.
Good. Then let's start the show.
Hi everyone, it's me, Matt.
It is Matt.
With Michael.
It's me, over here.
And we're in a new room.
We are. If we sound a little bit different today and over the next couple of episodes, I presume, it's because we're not in the shed.
Yeah, my
this
shed's
week.
been used.
Yeah, because we arranged to meet today and completely forgot. Shed is full of stuff.
Yeah, literally full. It's such a mess.
It's always full of stuff, but it's full of too much stuff for us to be bothered to move at this stage.
Yeah, normally it's full of big stuff that we can just move to the side, but it's just a bunch of small stuff that's going to get packed away sometime, but that's at the end of this week.
But we have this extra room to use. It's a little bit echoey, but and it's quite big as well in comparison to the shed. It is literally a large room with an actual an actual wooden table instead of a door.
Well, we got curtains on the windows.
Yeah, you've done a cracking job of attempting to minimise the echo by
pulling the curtains.
Pulling the curtains.
Letting the cinema screen down.
It is, and I can see just on something next to me, you just chucked a rug blanket thing over it.
Tablecloth, I think
Tablecloth.
you call it.
Well, it's not on the table, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's just a cloth.
But I'll tell you some things that I've done so far.
Yes, about this special room. This is a room that you're helping to renovate. Yep. I think would be the right word.
For the local area.
Mm-hmm.
We won't say what this room is or what it's going to be used for, just in case.
Just in case. It's nothing illegal.
Oh,
that made it sound like so many. This is Matt's drug den.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, it's not. But you are helping to do it up. Yep. After, we've said before, we've got our little bar we've made. Yeah. And back in series 1, we actually recorded a couple of episodes in there with Will. However, that was a little bit echoey, so that's why we didn't go there. Completely forgetting that here is going to be far more echoey, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And so as your next renovation project, you've basically got this room. Yeah. You're keeping yourself busy.
And I've got some wood delivered, as you can see.
You have. There are. So I don't know if it's making me feel more at home in the shed. They're just like giant slates and planks of wood behind me.
So you know the way we got was the staircase?
Yes, so we're actually upstairs in this room.
That big wood down there, which is 4,800 millimeters long. That big long wood, which is 4x2, I think it is. I had to carry that up the stairs.
Get your tape measures out, people at home.
But it was too big, so I had to put it through the banister, plop it on top of one of the.
Oh, I can actually see what you mean. First of all, I was actually like, what is he on about? And now I'm like, I can actually see where the problem. So trying to get it around that tight corner.
Yeah, yeeted it up over the banister.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've done a cracking job because it's up here, and as far as I can tell, nothing's broken.
No, thank God.
Which is good. As I say, the table is very nice as well.
Yeah, not my table.
I was going to say, was this already up here, or did you have to
it's been up here
lug
for years.
this? So that was someone else's problem to get this up here.
Yeah, I didn't do this. But I'm just going to build a little wall and a door frame in it.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Nice. So on to first semi-topic today.
Hit me.
I'm going to call it. It's not a complete topic, but I feel like a conversation needs to be had about it. Your arm, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Your arm. Saw you today.
So it's more my hand.
Well, it's your wrist.
You saw me now.
Yeah. There's a cast on it.
Yeah, there is a cast.
Is it a cast or a support?
I don't think I need it on, but it just helps me from not using my hand because I can't really do a lot with it at the moment.
More of a support.
Yeah. So I can't take a bottle cap off a bottle because it hurts.
Even that's quite minimal. I mean, I know you said you couldn't really help carry some, but you couldn't help carry the table when we're moving the table a little bit.
It's because I think I've damaged my thumb part.
Your thumb part.
It feels a lot better compared. So it was at our sesh we had.
Yeah.
The other day.
Yep.
Which was quite fun.
Last Friday.
Yeah, it was quite fun.
It was.
I don't remember most of it. But
and obviously, clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
You just remember you've got an injured hand and.
I remember we did
the
drinking dartboard.
Yeah, your drinking darts game.
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't drink, that was fun to play.
Yeah.
To chug a pint of tea. instead.
Yeah, we had to be forced. You played beer pong with tea as well.
Beer pong, yeah. Well, beer pong's fun sober because you don't miss.
Well, apparently you do.
Well, actually, tell you, no, it was fun because we did do doubles for beer pong, and I'm proud to say I'm quite good at beer pong, but it's a lot better, yeah. When both of us had a sober person on each team,
yeah,
and so just whenever someone got one in, the one who drinks just carried on drinking.
Yeah,
it's good.
And
good
that guy just gets gone. But yeah, my favourite thing on the board was a death shot. If it was. So this is a dartboard where in every little segment Matt has written something to either do or something like that. Times to it.
Yeah, ranging from take a shot to
death shot
to death shot was one of them.
Karaoke, dance off, staring contest.
I was very disappointed by your dance off.
My dance off was brilliant.
Your dance off was with Will.
Well, Will didn't dance.
That's why it was hardly a dance off. It was just you dancing in front of Will.
I laid my moves off and he was like, nah, I can't do it.
He can't compete.
Yeah.
He could not compete.
Little melt.
But no, it was, hope your hand gets better.
Oh yeah, I didn't say how I got it. So our friend called another Matthew.
Another Matt, yeah.
He threw the dart and he got it in the section called bang, where I brought a left-handed boxing glove you pull it on and just punch.
For those who don't understand the slang
bang.
Of the UK, bang it just means punch.
Yeah, I don't take him to dinner and then take him home. I just
Is that how you injured your wrist?
Yeah, so I hit him and drinking and hitting, you hit harder.
Yeah.
I think I caught my thumb on him and completely missed him.
Yeah.
And I now can not really move my thumb.
That's why I don't know how much sympathy you're going to get now that...
No, I don't need your sympathy.
He's probably in pain as well.
I'll tell you what, my glasses broke this week as well.
Are you just digging for sympathy?
Like they snapped. You remember, they had tape on them. They snapped. So I got these old spare ones. And something else happened. I can't remember, but I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, well, great.
Yeah.
Lovely. Shall we move on to some actual topics now that we've established where we are and your health conditions?
Maybe it's just a bad luck week, to be honest. But we're moving on.
Matthew.
What's up?
So I've got something that you might have heard about before.
What?
And you probably know some examples of this without even realising it.
What?
Have you heard of something called the Mandela Effect?
Yes.
Can you tell me what the Mandela Effect is?
I think it's like when things change from... they say it changes in your reality, but you think it's something else because the whole world has been brought up one way, but it's actually another.
It's to an extent. It's basically just where
different timelines come across.
It's essentially, yeah. It's where society begins to think something is one thing when in reality that thing never happened in the first place. If that makes sense. And so an example of this...
It's just a rumour that got out of hand.
That's pretty much it. And so I knew about some of these from a little while ago, but I saw one very recently that made me question it again. And so, Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Can you spell Looney Tunes for me?
No. I'm not going to attempt.
Can you at least spell the second word?
Toon, Toon.
Now that's the thing. So Looney Tunes... That's not a thing. Looney Tunes doesn't exist.
Well, I used to play a game called Toontown, so it could have been from that.
Well, yeah, there is a place called Toontown, and it's also in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think, as well.
Yeah, it's a game as well.
But it's not Looney Tunes. It's Looney Tunes.
That's dead. I'm going
as in music.
That's dead.
And I was like, no, I don't believe this. And I Googled it, and I was like, oh my God. I've just naturally called it Looney Tunes because there's cartoons. But it's not, it's tunes, Tunes.
But that makes a lot of sense, because kids would say it Looney Tunes, and their parents would hear it, oh, you wanna watch Looney Tunes? And the parents would call it that as well, so that's probably where that's gone wrong.
Well, yeah, it's that, and as I say, like, you naturally think cartoon, Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's not a thing. Looney Tunes doesn't actually exist. Some other examples, I remember, you think I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Go home and Google it after this show. Another one, which... I read about, and I have a memory of having this memory, but I don't know where it came from. Do you know the one about Pikachu's tail?
Yeah, wasn't it? It has like colours on it or something.
Yeah, so there was a...
It's like black.
In the 90s, some kids remember apparently this like black tip on Pikachu's tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that just didn't exist. It's just a yellow tail.
The Game Boy screen was damaged.
That's where it started. Just one person had a Game Boy. They had a few dead pixels on that exact area where the tail was.
Yeah, I know some as well, but I can't think of any.
Well, I've got another one here for you. The Monopoly Man.
Oh, isn't he has a monocle, a top hat or something?
Yeah,
or...
he doesn't have a monocle.
Yeah, and
but when people think of it, they think of him top hat, monocle. Them saying, they might be confusing him with, the Mr. Peanut character, that peanut with the monocle on the top hat.
Maybe they don't look the same. Or maybe does Pringles have a monocle?
No, Pringles doesn't have a monocle.
He has a moustache.
He has a moustache though. So that was another one, and just another one whilst I've got it here. From the rock band Queen and their song "We Are the Champions," and how the song ends. Everyone goes, "We are the champions of the world." That one.
Too long. Now we're copyrighted.
Yeah, well, I don't think I have, because the song doesn't end "of the world."
Doesn't it?
No, that's what I mean. It's just another version. Just according to this, I am going to go and double check this after this. But Freddie Mercury belts out the lyrics "of the world" at the end, but in reality, the original recording simply ends with "no time for losers, because we are the champions." And just somewhere down the line, someone else has added "of the world," and now we all naturally go "of the world" at the end.
Of the world? Well, it sounds better, doesn't it?
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. So it just...
But "of the world" does appear in the actual song, doesn't it? Just
it might appear in the middle. I don't know, without singing the whole song to myself now. But it definitely doesn't appear at the end. According to that's just another example of the Mandela Effect. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something else that happened to me. I forgot.
What?
I got electrocuted on Tuesday, which is an amazing story.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. So
is it crazier than that time I could get this wrong? Didn't you try changing a light bulb and shoot yourself across the room?
In it.
Yeah, when you were a kid.
Well, this one has actually shown me the effects of electricity, which is quite insane.
You didn't get the full effect from shoving your finger in a light bulb socket.
So I that day I was up at 4:30. Right.
Mm-hmm. In the morning.
In the morning, yeah. So I had to be at work at 5.
Yeah.
So I was very tired the whole day.
Yeah.
And I got to work.
Yep.
And I was doing my thing, and around, I say, 12 p.m. Lunchtime. So we have lunch before that.
Yeah.
I was doing some things on a metal tray, and a live cable touched my arm, and I got zapped. My whole muscles went into me, and I was awake instantly, instantly awake, and my head felt good. I just felt more.
You felt good.
It felt good, and
do not take that as gospel. Listeners,
it felt good.
No, do not just electrocute yourself and go, that feels good.
It feels good.
No.
And I went out through the whole day, and I did some group volunteering stuff somewhere, and I was running around a field for ages, just running.
You gave yourself superpowers.
Yeah, and then I even saw you that day, and at 11 p.m.
Yeah. After work, I happened to spot your car, so I came over and just had a chat. Yeah.
And I was still fully awake, and I couldn't get to sleep until 12.
Heart completely racing, was it?
Yeah, it was insane.
Blimey.
I didn't eat that much, but yeah, I was gone. I was ready, and then I was like, my head feels better from getting zapped, a couple of days down the line. And I googled it. They use shock therapy to fix people's brains and stuff. So I got zapped, and I was like, hey, I feel much better. And I think in half a month or 2 months, I might zap myself again.
Oh God.
Go to an electric fence, start peeing on it or something.
No, don't do this as some form of therapy, physio thing.
It's science, my friend. Science. No, I won't go around zapping myself. But
good. Is that just to reassure the listeners or to reassure yourself?
The listeners.
Okay. Another crazy story of Matt's just doing stuff. I don't know what to say about it. Just how are you still alive?
I think God has a plan for me, to be honest. I've been through so much.
No, not yet.
I still remember my favourite thing when I almost died. I remember we were walking on a cliff. This was ages ago. I can't remember which cliff it was. I think it was one where I'd say just Fran took us there.
Was this on one of our hikes, you mean?
Yeah, but this was ages ago when we were a bit younger. I think we were going up a mountain, like a proper one. We stayed at the top. My dad was there, I can't remember. And I remember, boots have the hooks, walking boots have the hooks.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my shoelaces
for the laces,
caught. Yeah. And we were walking on the edge of a cliff, and my shoelaces got caught, and I remember falling almost over the edge of the cliff. And I remember looking straight down. If I fell, I would have died. But someone's hand came out and over and grabbed me and threw me back against the other side of the cliff. He was like, "You're right." I was like, "Yeah." And he sorted my shoelaces out.
Do you remember whose hand it was?
No, it was a random guy coming past.
Oh, so it wasn't even one of us?
No. Literally, he just came out and literally grabbed me, basically throttled me, but threw me back down. But I remember looking over the edge.
And you turned around and he was gone?
I didn't thank him or anything because I was a little kid.
So ungrateful.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Yeah, but
I was enjoying that view.
No, but mate, I remember that. I still remember it. But yeah, that's my second time. Almost died. Remember another one? I was in Wales.
Oh my God, Matt! You shouldn't have a list of this many.
I know. As I said, I think God has a plan. But I remember I was in Wales and I was surfing some waves, because the waves were really high because there was a storm. I remember this person had some proper surfboard, and they came along and hit my head, and I got smashed under the sand, and my head was buried under sand. And my brother came along and literally, like I said, everyone saves me by yeeting me. He came along and yeeted me out. I must have been like 7. But yeah, he literally, or maybe 12, and he yeeted me out and threw me ashore, even though I was quite far out. Almost drowned as well. You know when a tide pulls you back out?
Yeah.
He came along on his board, and he just like threw me on the board and pulled me back in.
Like, no.
Yeah, no dying today. But yeah, that's like my 4th time.
I think we're going to stop there on how many times you've died.
Next
because
podcast.
That's an episode in itself. Oh my God.
Yeah. And that's what's it called? Brushes with death? Rushes? No, not rushes. What do you call it?
Brushes with death, probably.
I'll say brushes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to give that follow or subscribe button a click so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And why not check out our Twitter and Discord too, where we post updates, behind the scenes stuff, and just general other news about the show. Links in the description below. Got any topics or questions you think need a proper answer or have yet to even be asked? Drop it in the comments below or send us a tweet. Until next time.